Hello, everyone. This is the Insert Title Show, and I am your host, Wolf Strife. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about Broken Sword 2 The Smoking Mirror. I actually just beat the remastered version yesterday. The original version came out in 1997, and man, that was just an amazing gaming year. I mean, you had Final Fantasy VII, the first Diablo game, Turok, Mario Kart 64, GoldenEye, Myth the Fallen Lords, the first Age of Empires game. I mean, just holy shit at all these amazing, groundbreaking games that came out. And hell, I think the first Grand Theft Auto game came out in 1997. So, yeah, that was definitely one of the best gaming years ever. And Broken Sword 2 definitely fits in there. I mean, this is a really, really good game. And some parts of it I actually like more than the first one, like the interface and the hint system. And I like how this game is a little more condensed, like you don't have as many characters and it's a lot more kind of linear and straightforward. And I like that because sometimes in the first one I would get kind of lost just with all the stuff going on and the conspiracies and the characters. Sometimes I would just be like, okay, what's going on? Who the hell is this? But in this game, it's much more straightforward, point A to point B to point C. And I like that. And the story is pretty cool in this one. Basically, the game takes place about 6 months after the first one. And George had to go back to America to be with his dying father. And his relationship with Nico suffers and they kind of fall away from each other. But then they're brought back together when Nico is on a case to try and find out what's going on with these drug smugglers, but she eventually finds out that they aren't smuggling drugs, they are smuggling artifacts from Central America. And basically, one thing leads to another, and it turns out that a Central American god, Tezcatlipoca, was imprisoned by the Mayans in a pyramid, and he is trying to escape with the eclipse, I guess like the 2012 thing, basically the end of the Fifth Age and all that. And so it's up to George and Nico to get these obsidian mirrors called smoking mirrors together and place them in the pyramid to stop him from escaping. And naturally, he's got men working for him trying to help him escape. And it's just a really cool story. I mean, we get to go around the world again like we did in the first one. Like in this one, we get to go to Marseille and a fictional country in Central America called Coromante. Then we get to go to the Caribbean and we go to London. And the cool thing about when Nico goes to London, she gets to go to my favorite museum in the entire world, the British Museum. So it's kind of cool walking around there. And funny enough, the weather was the same as it was when I went there last time. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, this is just a fun adventure story. And it's just a really cool game. I really like the characters. The relationship is good, and the script is hilarious. This is, I think, one of the funniest games I've ever played in my entire life. I mean, it's just hilarious. I'm definitely in love with the Broken Sword series now. I mean, just everything about it. The characters, the writing, the animation I love. It really takes me back to the good old days, and the music is great, and just being able to travel the world and trying to uncover a mystery and just, it's really, really fun. And I kind of like that this one was a bit shorter than the first one and a good bit easier. I know a lot of people kind of didn't like that, but I'm not interested in a, 10 plus hour point and click game. This game took me about 7.5 hours to beat, and I think that's perfectly fine. I definitely want to do the fifth Broken Sword game. It looks really, really good. But I kind of want to do the whole series. But like I said in my review of the first one, everyone says 3 and 4 are shit, basically. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know. But as far as Broken Sword 2, The Smoke and Mirror goes, this is an excellent game. And if you are interested in adventure, puzzles, and just a funny, fun, world traveling experience in a video game, definitely check this out. But absolutely go through the first Broken Sword game first and then check this one out. This is a damn, damn good sequel.
A wiggle. Et voilà,